Everything was pointing to just fucking pack up, go home. We're back. I'm ready to go. Let's get some progress down on Hilde. We got some Hildebrand to progress. Can't wait to get there. So, for those of you who are not following, live with us and don't know, Rian did a history night last night on Discord, playing a little documentary about the launch of Final Fantasy 14 and its 1.0 journey until the release of 2.0, and then I fucking bailed out when they started talking about Heavensward. That's right. And anyway, so it was really enlightening, because I know that there's such an emotional attachment for some people that have played this game for a long time, and now I understand why that is. It's not just a good game; it had a very unique journey that I appreciate more now that I've actually gotten to see parts of it. And that's exactly how I felt the entire time, dude. I was crying like a fucking baby. Anyway, that wasn't the only one either. It was a moving, touching story. So now I've got I got a lot of vicarious love for this game, even though I wasn't around in those days, because I can only imagine what that was like and the huge stakes and everything, So that's some big shit going on. Anyway, so nice. Shout out to Tarantula. So we've got some stuff that actually Rian threw at me, and I don't know what any of it was. There we go. Let me look at Fern's fashion. I don't know if it's in the Discord. There we go. I don't know if it's in here. It may be. Well, let me catch up on the chat as well. No, it's not there. Shy plant. There we go. All right, good deal. So I had some stuff thrown at me. Oh, hello, Bland. Well, hello. That's great. It's a little Western. It's a little goth. That's fantastic. That looks like it could have come straight out of Red Dead Redemption. Oh shit, we're getting the cleavage shot. Hell yeah. Amazing. That's a great glam. Now, please tell me this is for a machinist. Please tell me this is for a machinist. Oh, nice. Western themed gig. Well, I'm not surprised. Look at this. Now, if this is all machinist gear... Now, Bard is also not bad. Bard's also not bad. That looks great. If you're going to be anything other than machinist... Because you've got the shotgun shell belt. What's not to love? Just some fucking 12 gauge buckshot just right on the hip. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Yeah. There you go. I mean, you look like you just hopped off a stagecoach ready to fuck some highwaymen up. There we go. Pronouncing machinist incorrectly. Sorry, Snack. I'm gonna go back and forth, as a good boy should. Just to fuck with... I want to make sure that everybody is as pissed off as possible on YouTube. I feel like it's a civic duty. But if I can possibly pronounce something wrong, I should go for it. There we go. Very nice. And your little one loves it too. That's fantastic. I got both my plants here. Well, back in the hole, Fern. Let's see who else we got today. Oh, Leandri. Hell yeah, dude. Well, thanks for showing off, plant. You look great. So I don't think I had, because we crashed. The servers went down right as I was mid cutscene, and I'm pretty sure it didn't put me back. I think it just skipped the cutscene because I don't remember this destination marker being there earlier. There we go. Traveling to Mexico, Silver. Nice, dude. When do you think you're going to be back? There we go. Gear. That's right. Holy shit, I have gear that I need to look at. It's none of this stuff, though. I do want to get the Quachi minion. There we go. I don't know what a Fafnir is. I haven't seen that yet. All right, hold on. Let me take a look. I got some stuff. Gagana skin hat of aiming. Well, can I even wear this? I can't. Okay. I mean, I can wear... Holy shit. Wait a minute. That looks great. Level 60 Bard gear, and this is a massive improvement. The fuck? Okay. Does it? Ooh. Nice. This looks almost like what I should wear. I should go to fucking Saturday to the Western themed Barty show. Just sit in the back and be like, yep, I know her. I need to go unlock Machinist. I've got my own little rifle bullets there. Look at this, dude. Those are some 50 cal gonna fuck you up from 2 miles away kind of bullets. So is this one. All right, what do you got over here? Let's do this where we're gonna, no. Save, I wanna save. Hold on, zoom out. Don't look at his crotch, you fucking pervert. Okay. Let's do this, try these on. They're a little chunky, but that's not bad. Everything. You're gonna play everything on loot? Nice. It's a great, ooh. Yeah, this is feeling very cowboy. We're gonna be, I hope you know we're not gonna glam this at all. I might glam the boots just to, no, it looks great. I was gonna glam the boots to put him in like flip-flops or some shit, but look at those spurs. Look at those spurs. These things came pre-glammed. As you said, yeehaw. I mean, I didn't realize, look how fucking good he looks. It's his posture, man. He's got that slightly forward head tilt, which you're supposed to do as a model. He knows, he just understands. It goes so well, the brown's in there, and then with his peanut butter cup hair. It's fantastic, actually. This is great glam. Thank you, Mr. Weon. And on top of that, not only does it look good, but it fucks. What's not to love? Is this my, is this what you hand? Do you hand me this bow? Beach well, you damn well better have, because it's a level 60 bow that fucks mine up. I think I'm gonna glam this one though, because it's a little gold for what I'm doing. But you know what? Let's try this on my current. I'll just keep the Moogle bow, because what's not to love? How do you not love the Moogle bow? Okay, so I'll just cast glamour. Yeah, and I don't actually know how to do that with my glam chest. Okay. Oh, dude. Fern's even got the mount that goes with it. What the hell? There needs to be an actual stagecoach, though, and I think you have one, but like the Chocobo stagecoach is too colorful. Anyway, this is fantastic. So I'm not even gonna glam it. We're just gonna put it on. Hello, Platagun. Is that the set you're wearing? It is, I think. Look at you. A machinist with great style. Different boots, though. Different gloves as well. That might not be the same thing. Let me see if you got 50 cal rounds on there. Looks like mostly the same, except the boots and gloves are different. Your pants are different, too. But that jacket's good. That's the kind of crop top. Can't wait to wear shit like that. It's going to be great. You'd also be the driver. If you were the driver, every dude on the highway would be like, ma'am. Every bandit would be like, we don't want no trouble. Even your chocobos would be like, we gotta go fast or she's gonna shoot us in the back of the head. And you might. Okay, let me do this. It's time for a fashion show. It's gonna be like a magical girl transformation. My whole silhouette's just gonna turn white from the feet up, and we're just gonna be in like this ballerina pose, spinning around and shit, getting seasick, and then we're gonna land and be cute as fuck. Damn, he even gave me jewelry. I wasn't paying attention. He was like, hey, can you log in for 5 minutes? I'm like, sure, I can commit to that. So I did. And here we are. Bam! Whole new wardrobe. And look, if we don't make it look good. Nice. Rion's got his pirate shit on too. They're all from the same era. Samurais, pirates, spaghetti fucking westerns, these were all happening at the same time. 1700s. Look it up. It's amazing. So we're all just like, I'd say it's Halloween, but shit, we could rock this all day. Ah, the choker's great. I wish I could dye the choker and make it red. I think that'd be fantastic. You know what? Fuck it. I like this bow. This bow looks good. This bow looks like I'm ready to fuck you up. My dex went from 600 to 900. That's a lot of dex. Shit, I take this into Ultima and we're gonna clear it first round. Damn, dude, I got a 50% increase on my stats. I didn't even have to fucking pay any insurance companies for that. That's nice. This is your Terminator look. Yeah, I was gonna say, you look right out of the 80s. You look like you fucked 2 girls at the same time on the back of a motorcycle, man. Going 80 down the highway on the wrong side. That's what you look like. Your gun's awesome too, man, on top of it all. There we go. Nice. I mean, the pose is fantastic. Fern's got the greatest goth looks. You're so good at putting the goth looks together. And they've got a sneaky snake over here who, because of his giant mount, is able to see over the bush. Just lurking, waiting for his time. He's a 6-foot tomato man. All right, fantastic. Mr. Catboy, thank you so much for the gear. You're saving us a lot of headache having to figure out how we're gonna upgrade everything at this point. So that's good. Oh, nice pedals. All right, so I suppose we should continue with Hildebrand. And we got a damn good new look. I do want to see, though, hold on, because it's dyeable. I want to see what dyeing actually does. Ooh, okay, so it changes everything. So the red doesn't change. The red is what I thought would change. Interesting. You know, I'm still in love with that dye. Holy shit, that would look good. I don't know, though. There's something nice about the earthy tones. That's good on the boy. Between his skin tone and his hair, I mean, anything that's earthy is going to just look fantastic. Yeah. I think there's Umbria on the headmaster. Are you here? I don't see you. You're supposed to represent your fashion, sir. All right. Fantastic. All right, well, let's continue. See what we got over here. We just solved a mystery, and we got rewarded with a hell of a wardrobe change. Silva, are you coming back on Sunday? Or are we gonna have to run T13 without you? I'm starting to think we may not have enough people for T13 Sunday, if that's the case. It's a potential. Huh, we'll see. We'll deal with it when we get there. Curses, how am I supposed to find my man with all these people milling about? Oh, we have seen this! Oh, there's a lot. Oh, wow. Oh, this whole thing again. All right, we're gonna cut through to the part that we have not seen. So, bear with me, YouTube. I'm gonna be clicking as fast as I can. Perfect. Are you coming back on Sunday? Hell yeah. We get our cake and eat it too. I like that this wedding is now taking place at night. We had an outtake and had to reset the scene. All the cameras are back up. I like to think that Hildebrand itself is just like a sitcom that's being staged in Eorzea. Like, none of this is meant to be taken seriously. It's all literally just a sitcom. And we're like Jim from The Office, where every now and then we just look at the camera. That's the idea. Oh. Fantastic. What gets me the most is that he took the time to do his fucking braids. There we go. Priardian having a fucking aneurysm every time Hildebrand opens his mouth. Very good. Yeah, Hildebrand doesn't do anything by halves. That's a good assessment, Fern. Good thing we have Panda in the background to talk some sense. You never want to be the one smart person in a sitcom where all of the humor comes from somebody holding the idiot ball. You never want to be the one voice of reason. You're the only person not having fun. Ah, yes, she is wearing the necklace there. I see. Yeah, Yiz was right. That's how he recognized her. Why would she still be wearing that shit? There we go. Pretty sure we were past this point. We had chased him and everything. So ridiculous. I was still hoping that all the Mandragora would actually end up impersonating all of the guests and that they're all just like Spider-Man pointing at each other. All the imposters. There we go. I like the tomato boy. He might be my favorite. He's look at him. He's got Coco energy. Here we go. What the fuck is that face? He ends up on the cliff, right? I'm trying to remember what point we got to. I know there was dialogue. I think it was after all this had happened. Here we go. Oh, that was a good face there. I can't remember, did she not want to go through with the weddings and now she's like off the hook? Because they end up calling the whole thing off at this point, which is, you know, understandable at the same time. There we go. We'll start here. Dinner almost done. Hell yeah, Snicky boy. What are you eating tonight? Ass? Good to hear. All right. I hear that the real Venice was found bound and gagged in a storage room. Truly, Miss Arabella, I'm sorry. For what, my lady? The banquet was more exciting than I could have ever hoped for. Vanis and his father were furious, of course, and our marriage has been called off. Red lentil curry. Nice, I've never had that before. I bet that's great. But perhaps it is for the best. I would find my own way to make father happy, by living my life as I would live it. It is you, Inspector Hildebrand, who taught me this lesson. He hasn't changed. Fuck's sake. For the love of the gods, somebody find him a change of clothes. But one thing still puzzles me. The thief's challenge said he would steal the Lapis Maiden's virtue, yet in the end he took only her neckpiece. Now that you mention it, Master Gugurimu told me about the clasp when it first arrived. Engraved with the mark of the sun goddess, it is one of the most treasured pieces from the Bruguiere collection, known by many as Azima's virtue. Is it Azema? Azema sounds like a fucking disease. It's probably not that. The maiden's virtue, indeed. When the next challenge comes, we must take extra care to read between the lines. Which Hildebrand cannot do. Azima? Okay. Wait, are we in voice chat and I'm just not there? Okay, no. Perfect. Oh, I missed him this time. No! Ah! He's fucking dead. Why have you done this? Over here, Inspector. It says, made you look. What the fuck? Oh, it's... It's gonna say, how did it not hit Hildebrand in the head? The fiend plays us for fools. Give that to me at once. You might have actually nicked his one brain cell. When next we meet, I shall come to claim the victor's spoils. Another riddle. God damn, we look good. Thank you, Rion. If nothing else, it appears the thief has abandoned any foolish notions of my assassination. Still, we must ever be on guard. The fiend attempted murder once, and he may very well do so again. Verily, Inspector, I must agree. One can never be too wary when dealing with a murderer. Hear me, man of 1,000 faces, you sealed your fate when you called me out by name. Mark my words, when next we meet, you will be mine. Yes, it was the Phantom Thief who was to blame for that bomb. Truly, verily, indubitably the Phantom Thief. Most certainly. Fantastic. The Danganronpa silhouette guy. Cure him, dude. Kiragan Onion Boy, please. You can't just leave him head split open like that. I love the Mandragora. They're so fucking cute. There we go. Perfect. I mean, well, now we get to look at a different glam, if nothing else, you know? It's just nice. The Parlay Minigame is now available. You have unlocked the Parlay Minigame. Entertain yourself as a Manderville man has... What? Entertain yourself as many a Manderville man has before you by opening the toy chest in an inn room. Oh. Not bad. No. To the victor goes a priceless treasure. While the smile of a champion holds secrets untold. Oh no, Godbert, chill. Are 8 legs better than 2? Can a Manderville man triumph over terrors and win the day? So fucking ridiculous, so good. Here we go. Chicker. The key to the next case is also the key to the storeroom. Be sure not to lose it. Wait, it's a real key and a figurative one? Oh shit. At the same time. Is that even possible? I guess we'll find out next time. The fucking Koblin. Toy chest. You've acquired a toy chest containing several minigames. Visit an inn room to try your hand at these popular Eorzean pastimes. Hey, there's Umbria. Nice. Okay. Well, I could talk to Ellie. I'm pretty sure I need to. 8-armed and dangerous. Yes. I'm being attacked. Fucking chill. Yeah, this bow fits. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not literally made for this set. I wonder if there is a bow glam that is literally made for this set of armor. Wait, it has a name, doesn't it? What's the name? Oh yeah, Giganaskin. I wonder if there's a Giganaskin bow. That'd be nice. Alright. Oh, Jesus. What are we getting into now? Mico, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop on the victor spoils that our many-faced friend has set his sights on. Gagana is the leather. Well, you can make a leather bow. Shit, if you tried hard enough. It's Final Fantasy. There's no limits, you know? You can do whatever you want here. Alright. Have you visited the Coliseum of late? There's a tourney in the works. And it's looking to be a big one. The Mithril Cup, sponsored by none other than Imagina and Sons Mineral Concern. They say that Master Feargeist will be furnishing the prizes himself from his personal collection. Small wonder it's captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate, after all. The chairman, Master I'm gonna call him Fergus. The Ferg. Alright. Sits on the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumor has it he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He is also renowned for being something of a martial arts enthusiast, with his position affording him little opportunity to test his... why? I woke up at noon. I'm not fucking tired. Why am I yawning? With his position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills, he settles for living vicariously through the exploits of others, hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. Here we go. Bows are made of wood in this game? Bullshit.
My dick.
My dick is made of wood, exactly. Perhaps a bow made of my dick. What arrow would that even fire? Pray tell. Or don't. Maybe don't. Whoever's on the soundboard tonight. Fuck you, dude. Alright. My colleague Ganelon is in Ulda covering the journey as we speak. If we were to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. I don't want to know. You already know, bitch. There we go. Perfect. Bueno. Okay, so off we go. This is the only thing we have to do right now. We don't have to manage our inventory, although it's got, like, a non-zero amount of things in it, which makes me think that we might actually need to manage it some more. But honestly, I'm not going to even look at it until we filled up that box. Let's just fuck off. All right, perfect. We're going to Ulda. Let's do it. Hello, snaky boy. I hope your red lentil curry is good. You should post a picture so I at least have a mental image of what this looks like. Excellent. I could have just used the Aetherite to get there, I'm pretty sure. But you know what? We live in the darkest fucking timeline, so we're just gonna run. I've also got to show off my glam to everybody. And my gigantic spherical cat. There we go. Snake, did you just tell me scroll up, bitch? Really? All right. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. Damn. No need to be rude, Ganelon. He's a friend of mine. Now, what... Oh, God. Now, what say you share your latest findings with us? I promise I'll make it worth your while. There we go. Ellie! Ugh. If this isn't the Mirthral Eyes Star Reporter, come to have a laugh at Ganelon's expense before returning it to bin your latest front page feature, very well. Just promise you'll put in good word for me with the higher-ups, okay? Now, let me tell you this. There's strange things afoot at the Coliseum. Bugger all, it's a travesty, I tell you. Yeah? Oh. Oh. Very interesting. Man choosing skin tone pink for his panties. That's a group, man. These guys look like they would play in a blitzball tournament and fucking win. Hotch, Hugh, and Hamo. Whatever's the matter. And where, pray tell, is Hutchin? The four of you will compete in the Cup together, yes? Oh, he better be a blue guy. I fear that are these going to be Power Rangers? Is this going to be a Power Rangers joke? We'll see. I fear that the unfortunate mishap has left Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Oh, they Albed. I know, they look very Albed to me. Mishap my ass. This was sabotage. Some bloody coward out there will stop at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear it on my subligar. Wow, that's a word. Lower your voice, Hotch. My head stings enough without your bloody shouting. Oh, there's purple. Yep, these are the... Excellent. Hutchin, should you not be resting your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetent, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 men strong. God, this guy looks like fucking Hitman. A minty Hitman. Do not berate yourself so, Hamo. In victory and in defeat, the Mantravilles. Ah, fight is won. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Any road, I dare say I'll not be getting back into fighting Fettle by assing around in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Hutchin, for you I am always ready. Oh, shit. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras, and I want each one to ring out over the Sagoli. Wow. They're in sync too. I bet they do each other's ponytails. Incredible. The Mantravilles. Aye, as Hutchin tells it, they took their name from a training partner they met at the Fist of Rhalgr, a man they most admired for his devotion and chiseled physique. I'm talking about Godvert. Their name sounds like Manderville. Consider me not the least bit interested. This talk of attacks on the competitors, however, of this I would like to hear more. Ah, yes. I mentioned that strange things were afoot, yes. With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With a list of entrants shrieking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of a mass melee between what few battlers remain. The Phantom Thieves Challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies? No. This is no mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where might I find him? Though the concern sponsors the tourney, the day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Dower Meadow. He should be in his office within the Coliseum's halls. I'll send word to the gateman, Yuyubaya. Wow, what a name. He owes the Mithril Eye a favor or two. Splendid. Come, Mico, we've got a case to crack. Oh, very good. I'm gonna guess I walk this way aimlessly until I come across the Coliseum. There we go. That is, in fact, my plan. And here I am. Hallelujah. I navigated through Ul'dah by walking forward for a few feet. All right, Yuyubaya, what do you got for me?
From the Mithril Eye, you say? Then by all means, you are free to enter.
What were you gonna do, stop me? You lower your head an inch and you get under the rope. I am Ellie, reporter from the Mithril Eye, never blinking, all-seeing, you know the deal, yes? And you must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Whoa, what a man. Who am I to argue with free publicity? And from charming little thing like yourself, ask away, me girl. Oh boy. I love his eyeshadow. If he's only got one eye, you gotta dress that fucker up nice. That said, between the challenge from that so-called Phantom Thief and now these bizarre attacks targeting the fighters, our attorney's already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, provided someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. And needless to say, recent events have everyone here a bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, one fighter almost took off another's head for insulting the color of his sub... Oh. Fucking Hildebrand. Ah! Looks like we've got ourselves another... Huh? These two aren't in the entry books. And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for the next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. There we go. Inspector Briardian. As efficient as ever, I see. A true gentleman eschews violence.
Inspector.
You were thinking. It annoyed me. Dower Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney, and try to be brief. What a dick. I was wondering when you might ask. Master Fergeis has spared no expense in making the Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney this Coliseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside the cairn. We're finding, there's a pattern here. The stuff that's being stolen, the last thing had a sun sphere in it, I'm pretty sure. The necklace, and now this ring is gonna have a sun sphere in it. Pretty sure, I might be misremembering there. I feel like this isn't the first time we've seen that fact. The second and third prize prizes place prizes are nothing to sneeze at neither. But I don't care how many faces he's got, we've got nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. It's kind of weird seeing Hildebrand with normal hair and not makeup now. I kind of got used to the Hildebride. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasures safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. And be quick about it, I have an all day. Fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't Mr. Many Faces, if in another of his elaborate get-ups? No, you want to get your hands on the spoils, you have to claim them as any other would, in battle. As a matter of fact, what with the ranks thinned as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative at that. Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy... No! To me, my dick! We ride! Shit. It just comes over a little pen of paper. Got a little pen stuck in the hole and he's just drawing. And you know he's drawing dick butt. Oh my god. Fuck you. Get off the soundboard. You're derailing my stream. Fuck. We've got some fresh blood for the melee. Oh no. Give me a moment, will you? I've only got 8 arms. Oh no. Or were they legs? Oh shit. I've seen this hentai. I think this hentai's seen me too, damn. God, what would the voice even be for this thing? Davy Jones? You gotta have your mouth half full of water and doing this the whole time? Slobbering cephalopod, damn dude. Okay, I see that Splatoon 3 has made a cameo. You called? I was just about to give the lovely Miss Oliva the grand tour. What the fuck were you gonna show her? Inspector Hildebrand, look! He's purple! You racist bitch. Astute as ever, Nashu. This color, this overabundance of appendages. I smell a case. I smell Califucking-Mari. Ah, that's just my receptionist, Ultros. Don't be startled now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it, he was one of many bizarre creatures born from a recent experiment with an ancient... No! Ancient incantations. Fuck you, no cats. But from recent experiments with ancient cats at the Thaumaturgist Guild. They were going to steal him away in a hole in the desert with the others. Oh, seal him away in the hole with the others in the desert. Jesus. When he opened his slobbering mouth and started pleading for his life. I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything. Anything. He looks like he's seen some shit. I think they took him up on his offer. He knows what butt stuff means now. So the management hired him to perform odd jobs about the Coliseum. That sounds about right. That fits the alibi. He's never been happier. This is a man who's eaten all the ass he could ever want in life. And am I ever glad they did? I'll tell you, this job ain't glamorous. But it sure has its perks. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles around her. What? That's a little on the nose. Do you know your audience? They know their audience. They know their audience. The Rule 34 writes itself. It's supposed to, Squeenix, the Rule 34 is supposed to come from outside the production. It's something that the internet does to you. It's not something you do. Damn, dude. I know not who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. So, okay, the Coliseum is basically the WWE of Eorzea because everyone's coming in with like a catchphrase and a pickup line, and they all got like their finish and signature move and shit. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There's only one who will claim the victor's spoils, and that is me. Damn. Whoa, I just love it when she talks tough. I feel like he's either from like very Texas or straight up Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Now, who's the chump that wanted me to get a pummeling in my life? What, by my lovely little Avi? Avi? Avi. Avi. Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear we have little recourse. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall do what must be done. Mico will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Oh shit, I am? I mean, I got new gear for it. I'm ready to, like, try this shit out, but I'm playing to win. I'm gonna be taking people's legs off. Fuck yeah. Mico, you do look like a... Excuse me? I look like someone from my family. We come from a prestigious line of chocobo breeders, okay? Eat my ass. Well, bugger me with a spear. To think I'd see the day when a warrior of light stood in my Coliseum. I have many titles. Hear that clink, clink, clinking? That's the sound of gold pouring into our coffers when the public finds out that a true Eorzean hero will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mithril Cup. Oh, and I reckon your friend can tag along too. Show him where to sign, Ulti. Fuck's sake. I'd like to say he's a good boy, but I'm honestly not sure. Do I endorse this little horny creature? Carried hero. Okay. Listen, your one job is get punched in the face and find out where the edge of the arena is. If you can manage that, the rest of us will do the job for you. Bitch. Like, you literally have to push one button when shit's about to get real. And sometimes you don't do that. You gotta strike a pose and be in stance, and sometimes that's too much. Chill, bitch. I think we're all doing that, yes. We're like all pretending that we know what we're doing. Except me. I don't know shit. And I'm okay with that. I think if you just put up this defense, this disclaimer of I don't know shit, nobody's gonna criticize you. You are the team, you're the heart of the team. That's right. You're the heart of the team, and we have bad fucking cholesterol. Fake news. Nope. That clip's real, and it's not the only one we have. There we go. Anyway, with Mico, I suppose we have as good a chance as any. Now we just need to make sure that he doesn't come down with some curious injury. That gladiatrix, Avila, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances at victory. Suspiciously certain, I would say. No, that's the whole ethos. I'm already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. The Ultros fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avila. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot. As much as that sounds like an amazingly productive line of investigation, might I suggest that our first priority is to keep Mico here safe? Let us return to Ganelon and see what else he can tell us of these mysterious little attacks on the combatants. Very well. I shall leave that task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at the first opportunity. Sure, why not? I'm just here for the ride. All right. Speak with Ganelon. Fucking where? Oh, outside. Okay, I can do that. I'll find my way there. Eventually. God, this theme, it just reminds me so much of Rabanastre. The city itself does as well. Desert hellhole. There we go. You again? I've already told you what... What? Enter the tourney, you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind? Look, I've got a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around, and it seems that more than a few of the fighters who pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Avila. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. But don't take it from me when you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. A fellow by the name of Raging Rat had the misfortune of, like, come on, you finally get your chance to, like, you're gonna be there squaring off with Ric Flair or some shit, and you name yourself the Raging Rat? What are you gonna get up on the ropes and be like, I'm the rat? What are you gonna do, like, every time someone gets, you're gonna pin them, you're just gonna, like, eat their toes? The fuck? Raging Rat? His signature move is bubonic fucking plague, and he just goes, in front of your face. Fuck's sake. Had the misfortune of being matched up with Avila in the preliminary round and earned himself a right bruising from it all. Last I heard, he was resting up back at the Pugilist Guild. Why don't you pay him a visit? I'm gonna go in there with a cloth over my mouth and like a fucking pair of tongs and poke him. It's the closest I'm gonna get. The tongs have a washcloth on them because I'm not even risking that much. Oh, there he is. Jesus, what the There we go. This man needs plastic surgery and Jesus. Come to have a good laugh at old Raging Rat's expense, have you? Well, you're not the first. I say, is there not a man in this entire realm with an ounce of sympathy? Nope. Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildebrand Manderville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would please enlighten me as to how exactly it was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Avila. Gentlemen, my ass. Have you not a wit of delicacy? Never you mind. Jesus Christ. This is what happens if you take a Lalafell and fucking inflate them. I mean, just a bike pump and go to town. This is what they look like. This is a fucking nightmare. Is that racist? Anyway, he's just a particularly ugly whatever the fuck he is. Okay? Reanimated fucking scarecrow who was given a wig. Look, the records may say I lost, but I meant to nothing of the sort. I shouted at the top of my lungs if no one else will. The girl doesn't fight fair. Tempest Blade, some kind of foul sorcery, if you ask me. Mark my words, that girl is up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on the eyes, she'd be rotting in a jail as we speak. The girl's Alamegan, or have you heard? Or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. He's a racist too! Why fight with honor when you've got nothing to lose? Holy shit! I'm gonna punch you too! Yes, and why not disparage an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This one's a real piece of work, Mico. Let's be on our way. I'm gonna kick his ass! Didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is. That's not a defense. If you listen, if you don't know who the racist uncle is at your family convention, it's fucking you. And if he goes up there and he's doing a little defense like, oh, you can't blame me. It's just the truth. Fucking according to who? You? God, that's not a defense. You can't just say it's true because it's true. God damn, dude. Alamegan's getting shit on all over the place. They haven't done anything wrong. It's interesting, though, that continues to be sort of a line of pointed commentary from different people. I've been trying to avoid sort of metagaming the narrative, especially in like the mainline quest stuff. But assuming whenever you have independent branches of narrative, every one of those potentially impacts the shared setting. So if over on this left side, this quest that could be done at any time has a character in it, you know that that character doesn't die at any other point in the narrative because they have to be available for this quest line. They can't die over here before you've done this. They could die here, but only if you couldn't have done it before this other point. So when we see evidence of people still shitting on the Alamegans, it would suggest to me that because this could have been done kind of at any point, unless there is an established timeline that this had to be completed before some other developments may happen at some point, we can assume from this that the Alamegans probably don't get much better than they are now. This is why I say fucking anything can be a spoiler, because everything has implications. And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but it would suggest to me that the Alamegans situation probably doesn't go through any profound improvement. It may be improved. It's probably going to get worse before it gets better, because that's how that has to play out. But that their final position may still be better than it is now. They probably was to come out better than they were, but they're not going to be like profoundly integrated into the Uldan society in a way that there isn't still this deep prejudice against them for having nothing to lose. That kind of statement that could be at any point in the timeline and still make sense says that at any point in the timeline, they're still seen as people with nothing to lose. They have nothing. So, yeah. This is why you can't tell me shit. You can't, like, this quest is, like, partially spoiling what might happen in the MSQ. It's sad. I wish I could turn my brain off and just be fucking... Who doesn't just want to be Hildebrand? There's nobody in Aerosy who's having a better time than Hildebrand. Anyway. Perhaps it is truly some manner of sorcery, as the fellow says. Oh, sorry. Or perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the ladder. Why does the, Why does what's-his-face, the cephalopod tentacle fucker, why does he like her so much? I wonder if, like, he sees that she is also a secret cephalopod, which is one of my favorite card games. I wonder if it's not just that he likes the human ladies. It's possible. I haven't seen any evidence otherwise. We'll see. He likes tits. Okay, well, that makes him alien to me. Anyway, he just likes pretty ladies. I don't believe you. There's gotta be more going on here. It's Hildebrand. Ah, Miss Ellie, the thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boar. If what the man says is true, it's likely that her fellow Alamegans might sympathize with her plight. An accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls shunned by those around them, united by destiny and a common desire for justice. Ample appendages whirling wildly, sending gusts of wind flying every which way. Avila and Ulti, a match made in the heavens. Were it any more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible. Your powers of deduction never failed to amaze me in vain. For fuck's sake. What is wrong with you two and that infernal octopus? Mr. Ultros should still be at the Coliseum. Let us hurry before he slithers back off to whencesoever he came. God damn, we look good. We're keeping this glam, too. Don't tease the octopus, kids. Panda popping in chat just to share his wisdom. Tits are good. 5 out of 5 stars, thumbs up. Tits are great. That's his Yelp review of the Ulda Coliseum. Someone from Linz is planning a getaway over here, and they're like, oh, look at this review. Tits are great. Love this. We should go there. Maybe we'll see some Ulda tits. Fuck's sake. You're building up an expectation that the tourism department cannot fulfill. All right. Oh, Hildebrand. Look at all these cat boys. What are you doing? Shh, friend, and look over yonder. Oh my god, he's huge! He gets bigger every time I see him, what the hell? Behold the exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of his squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how he carefully eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? He speaks? Yes, this is most suspicious indeed. Oh, what's this? The girl has fled in panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag, or how they would sag if he had shoulders. The citizens are just okay with this thing wandering the streets. It's like every town has that one dog that everyone knows. Might have rabies, still kind of cool with him. Our quarry is on the move. Quickly, Nashu, we must pursue. There we go. Hold on. Whoa. Okay, perfect. Oh. I think that's fair. If your Yelp review has great tits in it, you're probably gonna get business. You probably are gonna get business. Yeah, I went to this cafe. Coffee was okay, but the tits were great. I'll have 2 cups, thanks. All right. You got the wait staff looking at the review like, is it me? Am I the good tits? That's an ego boost you need if you work in wait staff. Fuck yeah, you need every little bit you can get. 30% tips, great tits. What's not to love? It's a revolution of workplace culture. The actual business model of Hooters, actually. It's not even a fucking joke. It's a real thing. Oh, America. Mr. Ulti seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? How do you think I got tips as a Sonic as a car hop? Oh, shit. You know, doing ballet on wheels while bringing a pile of chili cheese dogs to the car. There you go. Yeah, that gooby mode is exactly how I would walk around a restaurant if I worked there. Oh, it was tits? I suppose if you're on skates, tits are easy to flaunt because shit's going everywhere. You're doing everything you can to keep that tray still. Everything else, though, fuck's sake. Tits and chili cheese dogs come you down to Sonic. Fuck's sake. Dad, I don't see tits on the menu. Don't worry, son, that comes on the side. Fuck's sake. Look what we've started. Yes, we started this. Yes, we all are collectively to blame for the shit show in my chat right now. I think Nashu's kind of thirsty for this Ultros guy. Look at those succulent legs. I reckon they taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Never mind, she's just hungry. No, she's not. Don't put my dick in marinara sauce. Don't do that shit. Although, honestly, that could be pretty good. Fuck, I'll try anything once, you know? I've been there. We all been there. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks. God damn it, dude. And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? Hey, bitch, let me have your number. You don't need those panties. For fuck's sake.
Oh. You ever heard of quadruple penetration? Let me show you. God damn it, dude.
Oh, Alex said he wanted dick and marinara sauce. Who doesn't? I go to Olive Garden for the breadsticks. I also go to Olive Garden for the dick and marinara sauce. It's pretty good. For fuck's sake. He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing with these girls anyway? Fuck, now I want bread. Fern, have you not eaten? Mico gun. Go eat, bitch. Call me crazy, but I think he likes them. Hildebrand considering, how does this even work? There we go. Well, yeah, I mean, the catchphrase can't be when you're here, your family. It's when you're here, you're horny for that marinara dick. There we go. I feel like Murgo would work at an Olive Garden if they served dick. Murgo would be head chef. Poor misunderstood Ulti. Here we suspected him of criminal activity when in truth he was just a gentle soul luckless in love. It seems like he might be committing some sexual harassment. I mean, I wouldn't call that gentle. You think any dude with 8 dicks on his body is going to be gentle in anything? No. He's got 8 times the problems any other man has, and they're already problems. Oh, Ulti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, yes. Now, perhaps we should return to our investigation. If Avila is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dower Meadow back at the Coliseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. Whereabouts. I forgot I was gonna make fun of Rian the other day. I can't remember what, but Rian was being like, white. I mean full HW. HWH. ITE. White. Like you could cut wheat with that shit. It sounds like you're slashing through red tape. White. Fucking Rian. Anyway. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let us return to the Coliseum and speak with Dower Meadow. From him we shall ascertain Miss Avila's whereabouts, upon which we shall follow her about to see if she is indeed suspicious, as they say. Come, Nashu, an investigation calls. Speaking of Din, go eat! Hildebrand will undoubtedly still be here when you're done. I'm curious, how many more arcs are there? Because we're in like arc 3 or 4 now, I think. I feel like I need to get like the grossest old man voice who's like running a hand up the leg of his secretary. She's taking notes and like she's married and doesn't even know this guy really. Like that kind of casual workplace sexual harassment. Wall Street shit. I feel like that's him. Except he's like the 80-year-old version that has given up giving a shit about it because what are they going to do? Throw him in jail? He doesn't give a shit. They'll sexually harass them too. They're going to have to assign him a cellmate, and that's the best thing you could do to him. That fucker's in a cage. I mean, like, you gotta do it like this. Don't think Uncle Ulti didn't see you following me. Loose lips and shit. What's the big idea, eh? I'm nothing more than a stupid octopus. You mean octo dick, you know what I mean? Fuck's sake. Or am I? Come on now, I just want what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can Uncle Ulti dream? Well, kids, I hate to ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. He's right out of Baton Rouge. He's never seen an honest dollar in his day, but he's seen some titties, and that's enough. He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants. You gotta admire that. Why am I running back here? Who the fuck is Genevieve? Whatever. She ain't got tits or not. We're not concerned. All right. Oh shit, I didn't need to be over here. Sorry. Oh, we're back in this dump, and our friend's over in the corner like, ah, shit, now we're meant to be here. Okay, never mind. All right. Dower Meadow. Yes. What is it this time? I'm a busy man. Fucking everyone's busy. I'm the warrior of light. You think I'm not fucking busy? I got nothing else to do today? This is my day off, and I'm here solving your problems. Looking for Avila, you say? She said something about sharing a flagon with a countryman over at the Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I'll warn you, though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. The poor bugger Ganelon tried to interview her for an article, thought the girl was going to rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature, if you catch my drift. Is nothing wrong with that? That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm you up for the tourney, that might be just the ticket. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With the remarkable powers of espionage, we shall ascertain all the information we need without the fiery lass even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. This is all gonna go very wrong. Very, very soon. I think Ultros might be my favorite character in Ul'dah, separate from Teleji Adeleji, who is still king. And innocent, free Teleji Adeleji. I'm out here with a fucking sign on a 2x4, standing right here just like, Warrior of Lights for Teleji Adeleji. Free him, did nothing wrong. Here we go. Who's the other guy? I can't remember the other guy in the syndicate that was like an asshole to the Domans. I can't remember his name. Anyway, I got the hashtag lock him up, and then like it's just a picture of a shoebox with a padlock on it. We poke air holes in it, but that's about it. Lolo Rito, that's it, Umbreon, perfect. Yes, Lolo Rito. Lolo, rock him up. Doesn't quite work, but that's fine. Ul'dah people can't read anyway. That's why we have the shoebox on there. They get the idea. Okay, it's not you. Hildebrand at the Coin and Coffin and Coffer and Coffin. God damn it, sounds like a law firm. No, Don. Fuck off, bitch.
Are you winning, son?
Oh, I'm winning. I love that voice clip. That is so Don. That is so Don. I feel like that may be the voice of Ultros. He's knocking on the green room door. Hey, you need some dick? Fucking Don. Fucking Hildebrand quest. Oh. It reminds me of the video of that guy that's getting a call, but he doesn't really know who's calling or what they're saying. He's like, what? What? You want some dick? It just reminded me of, he's in like a fucking 7-Eleven or some shit, just like, oh. God, I feel like I live such a boring life when I look at these people just like out of their fucking minds 24/7. I'm like, damn. Why do I have to be not senile? I'd be having so much more fun if I was just out of my fucking head all the time. I really need to start doing drugs. I mean, that'd be fantastic. I've seen pot once. That's as far as I went. I like dipped my toe in the side of the fun life. And then even then I was like, ooh, this stinks. And I got out of there. I didn't want anything to do with it. Not adventurous in the world of drugs. It scares the shit out of me. Which is why I don't have any fun. Anyway, I would fuck Ultros, by the way. I would. I'd do it. It'd be an adventure. Listen, we're two Marinara Dick and Ultros. You put him and Marinara, and it's the winning combination. You can't beat that. All right, anyway. Do you know how hard it is, by the way, do you know how hard it is to organize an orgy of 8 dudes? Especially if you want that shit to be a gangbang. That's fucking hard. Trying to find 7 tops who are all available at the same time? That's fucking hard. You just need 1 Ultros. You got your needs covered. Anyway. Behold, the lovely Miss Avila, just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. Just the 4 of us from behind a rock staring at her. She's not going to notice that. How many times must I tell you? There's no cause for concern. No! There is also no cause for my dick, though it is present. The spoil shall be mine, as it may as well be written in stone. Fuck, I wish I could read. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long, but my victory shall mark a new era, just as Rauban Alden won a new life for himself in the Coliseum. I shall win a new life for our people. The prize that I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people 1,000, no, 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the Uldans no longer, and with that, I must be off to the Nanawa mines to meet my sister. Oh shit. Do we have a twin sister trope going on here? Miss Avila's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the battlefield are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now, we have a suspect to pursue. I appreciate that in the middle of this, I've never said one word. Silent protagonist to the T. Oh, fuck off. Look at him. Trying to steal Avila from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't gonna happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosive. We'll see that this is the end of the road for you. And does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, the distinctive smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu. Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate for it to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're on to me. Preposterous. Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I was born to voice this guy, as it turns out. What the fuck? I've discovered something that I did not want to know about myself. Fuck. I see. In any event, I shudder to think what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Oh yeah, here it comes. You gotta be kidding me! Fuck's sake. Just me and a cat on an adventure, man. They just leave me like I'm just sitting here. Like, hello? I've been abandoned. They didn't even call me a fucking Uber. They just dumped me on the side of the road like, you'll find your way home. There we go. Acting like I know my way around here. I've been here once and I don't remember any of it. I don't even think I've been over in this area. The Nanawa Mines? Have I gone through this door? Yeah, I have. Once. Literally once. I've gone through that gate. I've technically been over here, but it's like you drive through a city. You can't say you've been there. That cat just went to space. That maiden in mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avila spoke. Let us listen a bit closer. I thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand that your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Hey, Rapik. Were we not Hegelina? I'm gonna say it's Hegelina. Because Hegelina is awful. Hegelina is also bad. I'm gonna go with Hegelina. I have taken all the necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimate values its worth at some 30 million gil. Meow. No, stop fucking meowing at me, cat bitch. Anyway, Do you realize what this means? Necklaces from, oh god, Eshtimes, sun-soaked dresses. All the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girls in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the Uldan upper crust. These days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. Rapik, your meow is so loud it transcended chat. I don't know, Avi. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Coliseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I am proud. No matter how humble our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem, Helena. You've always been too quick to settle for less than your worth. But worry not, for your sister is watching over you. I will do this for us. Now I must return. Gods forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Avi. Unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. I mean, they've gone for the Xena warrior look, but anybody born after 1995 doesn't know what that means, so. Anyway. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, and yet I fear it has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. It would seem Villa's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Oh, God.
Look, kids, Uncle Ulti has had it up to here with you.
God damn it.
Do you think you could just fall in this pit and die like a good little boy?
The fuck? Now he's Patches.
I'm talking to you, Mr. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer.
It's a fucking bush. Oh, Hildebrand fell in.
Not you, you idiot. No need for concern, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground and am pleased to report that there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary.
Our hero. Now, shall we return to Ulda? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want after all this is to lose our bout by forfeit.
Could it be? Did that musclehead dive straight into my trap to save his companions? The other seemed completely unsurprised at this turn of event. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. But if you think that means I'm gonna show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kid. Wait a minute. I dug 2 pits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right around...
Fuck's sake.
Give me a break!
Hell yeah, dude. I think Ultros should be on the council because he represents a large portion of the population. Not that the council or the sultanate is a representative kind of government, but I gotta imagine someone like him would have plenty of cash by now. Weaseling his way into any purse or will that he could find. Well, he could... fuck, I'll just fly down there. There's no good way to get to this hellhole. I didn't realize Ulda was so damn bright. Nice. Horny tentacles? Yes. Perhaps the horniest. I love the dodo. What a good... No brain cells. None. He doesn't even have one. He's just running on Gatorade and adrenaline at this point. Not even the good shit. There we go. There you go. Yes? Is something the matter? You're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector's senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about.
This time you really up the creek without a paddle, kids.
What the hell?
Say hello to a not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He is large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry.
Yeah?
Where in the world is he? I haven't got all night.
It's gonna chase you. Oh my god. There's Godbert. Incredible.
My chimera! Who is that half-naked fool?
What the fuck? What a great throw. Just very bright tonight, wow. Father, could it be that the aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry, but you? Hilde! I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration and materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you to your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, father dear. And with that, we must return to Ulda. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Oh. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Manderville man, if I do say so myself.
That muscle-bound old man is the inspector's father? Remind me never to go to one of their family reunions. Who just is this inspector anyway?
Guy's eyes fucking bother me. Hilde is a worthy rival, if ever there were one.
Who goes there?
Oh shit. It's the chicker of the night. Hilde, Mico, I have been waiting for this day. God damn it, dude. It makes less sense the longer it goes on, and I love it.
Well, look who we have here. You're quite the intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhap.
I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I'm not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy.
Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver.
Oh, good. I'm glad they did that again. Fantastic.
Perk up, Gulliver, because that just might be our lucky day.
There is no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my word. Mico is a formidable foe. He's got a weakness for marinara dick, though. Apparently.
That sounded like high praise coming from a big fella like yourself. To have such a powerhouse at his side, that inspector must be something indeed.
I know not what brings you to do battle with these two, but I warn you, you will end up as a seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. We just don't notice these guys. Mico, I will not fall so easily this time. I wonder if the journey that we're going on actually turns him into the Yojimbo that has like all the, you know, the fucking swag armor and my dick. That's right. Just whenever he wants it, fucking calls me. He's like, hey, Mico, it's time. I'm just like, oh, fuck, here we go again. I'm still so tired. Anyway, the one that we see in the Gold Saucer when he does his event, I wonder if this is like the journey of him becoming that rich boy that we see there. Or if that is just like, ignore that. This is the real one, Gilgamesh. He's not actually that cool, and it's just like a projection of his sort of persona, his WWE Coliseum persona. Anyway. Well, looks like I've got my legs full. All 8 of them. But if that adventure is too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. I love reading this guy. This is fun. Oh, Godbert has eyeballs, it turns out. A supplely twisting ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Oh no. You're in danger. You're in danger. What the fuck? Godbert's still faster. Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, friend. Oh, shit. Oh, God, he's going. Oh, shit. No. Little did he know. Hentai is not faster than Godbert. Muscleheads, I hate them! Excellent. Well, now to go back to the Coliseum, I might as well just do this. Walk in there on my own 2 leggies. This arc of the quest line's fucking incredible. I feel like each one has gotten... no! Goodbye, cat. Say hello to Mini Dodo. I was trying to get on my mount, but then I realized that's illegal. There we go. Which I get, but also hate. When I become the Sultan of Ul'dah, first thing I'm going to do is bury the city. Pretend it was never there, but I'm also going to enable mounts. There we go. Good heavens! Chancing upon father like that, I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Miss Avila's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Christ, where is this gonna go? There's like 4 different directions this story could go from here, and all of them are interesting. Good heavens! We haven't much time before the journey begins. We must hasten back to the Coliseum and appraise ourselves of the rules of engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery or guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Godbert's gonna be there and we're gonna get our dick kicked in. And I'm ready. I've accepted my fate. There we go. Okay, perfect. I say perfect as if I have any fucking clue where I'm walking. Here we go. Back to the most intimidating defender of stairs that he probably couldn't even climb. He can't, he literally has to vault up these. I mean, he starts with his hands on the stair, has to lift one leggy up and then pull himself, and that's 1 step.
bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I'm one shabby-looking octopus. I tell you, they don't pay me enough for this. But that's all gonna change soon, isn't it, buddy?
What? How the fuck do I even begin to voice that? Ah, Mr. Ultros, just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us as to the... Gods, what gave you those ghastly bruises?
Bruises? I fell down the stairs, that's all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus.
What? Is that Fern behind the door? What the hell am I reading?
Ouch, you have my sympathies, good sir. It is challenging enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8.
Is there someone inside your office?
No, whatever gave you that idea? I'm simply, fumigating the place, for pests like yourself. Now, don't you have a battle to go fight?
Inspector, I think something's alive in there.
That's just me, talking to myself. Yes, fun, guards, yes, guards. Working as a receptionist is fun.
Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy in the fulfillment of your work. I say, Mr. Ultros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Oh, Jesus, I'm not ready for sass. Mico, if you would come with me for a moment. I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. He's not wrong. Here we go. All right, Briardian. Oh, shit, how do I get back? Oh, I literally just jump it. Wow. Imagine you're him. You're you Baya. I expected there to be an invisible wall out of respect for Mr. Baya here. Nope. He just gets fucked. You walk by and he doesn't even go, sir. You just get by him. He just doesn't even say anything. He's used to it. You're like the 8th person to do this today. There's no point going up anywhere. They're just like challenging his tiny authority. I do too. Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? Technically, maybe. I see. Avilis seeks to win the tourney to claim a fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for the wear. The evidence points in one direction. The Alamegan girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It is not as preposterous as it sounds. I have done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Uldah's taverns and houses of pleasure. I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Coliseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuring victory for Avila and earning himself a healthy commission. There is also the matter of the Tempest Blade that is rumored to be the source of the Alamegan girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means that I fear your life is still in danger. One of the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Coliseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. It is a stab in the dark, but the contents may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. Okay. Let's go do that off to Pearl Lane. Oh yeah, I have to be at it. Right over here. We'll go over to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Yes. All right, perfect. Hello? Where the fuck am I? There we go. Let's head up to the top one first. Who just dumps it in this alley? Like, is there no better place to take this stuff? Who sets up shop right here? There's, like, nobody with money goes in this alley. Oh my god. Awful business sense. You don't even have to do good business. You just have to do shitty business in a good spot. You'll do fine. Doing good business in a bad spot is doing bad business. There we go. Why am I going this way? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, take this back to Briardian, who is right there. Off to the Gladiators Guild. Okay. I mean, he could have come along and saved me a trip, but this is too much to ask, I suppose. Well, let me see what you found. Now, what have we here? Ah, yes. A spectacular assortment of innards and entrails and... what's this? A sack even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying in, if that can be believed. And look here. Something appears to be written on the side. Sitgo Sundries. It would seem that this merchant has had dealings with that squishy mass of tentacles. Let us pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as to the exact nature of their partnership. He's gonna be like a butcher or some shit. Or it's just a box they got from that guy to put their trash in. We'll see. If he's like a culinarian, then we know. Right over here. The fuck? Oh. Welcome, welcome! What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? Here. Do you recognize this shit? I'm sorry, sir, but if I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait now, did Ultros send you? There we go. I have met the Horned Squid, Funkle, and I've had a damn good time reading his lines. I've had a great time. I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell that ungodly creature? Why an entire sack full of gold truffles? Can you believe it? Well, with the most impressive price at that, a distinctive aroma, they're only the most discerning of customers. They're only for the most discerning of customers, which Master Ultros clearly is, as he has just placed another order today. He's using these to feed some beast. Could these truffles somehow be connected to... No, I should stop myself before I start sounding like... Ugh. Inspector Briardian, it wounds me that you would sneak off to conduct your investigation without me, and to steal away Mico here. This gentleman is not impressed. Nice. Poor Panda just getting dragged along. Did you find anything, Inspector? Oh, good gods, what is that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultured young woman like yourself to be more educated in the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of the gold truffle, an acquired taste to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an Uldan gourmet. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. God damn, dude. Yeah. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth's watering just thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask for the recipe? It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let us make haste back to the Coliseum. Yep. I'm on my way. Briardian has seen enough competence for the day. Well, that merchant proved to be a spectacular waste of time, which is in short supply. We must return to the Coliseum before the battles begin. Here is the plan, Mico. I shall find a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avila in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep a wide berth of her blade. Understood? I hope that this is the trial that's coming up, because this would be great. I don't know if anybody's online, but this would be fun. There we go. Okay, so we've got to go back here. Yes. You're online, Rappic? Okay, we may have enough. We might have enough. You're watching football? The fuck, Funkle? You're not supposed to be watching sports ball. What's your opinion on marinara dick, by the way? Just want to know. Relevant to earlier conversations. Okay. There you are. I was this close to starting the melee without you. I'd be remiss not to tell you there's been a slight change of plans. Another contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultros has stepped in to take his place. Oh, shit. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in. And bookmakers across town are ranking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it that Master Feargeist himself is quite taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dower Meadow, that is. Yiz has his dick in ranch right now. I hear the wet slapping noise. Oh, that's good, Rion. Thank you. I'm glad I know that now. So, what say you? Are you... Funkle, I think you misheard me. I did not say marinara dip. I said marinara dick, and I need to know. Relevant to earlier conversations you may not have been here for because I would have already had your opinion on the matter. Are you ready to get your ass kicked? I'm ready. Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Is this like actual gladiator fight? Are we killing people? There we go. You harvested the pumpkin. 15 pounds. That was a lot of pumpkin. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and paupers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup brought to you by our ever-charitable friends of Imagina and Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern is about to begin. There we go. Who will stand atop the head of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Will it be the tempestuous Avila of Alamigo, Mico the famed warrior of light, or... Who was that grinning fool again? Ah, that's right. Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Here we go. Or will it be our 11th hour entry, Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain? This fucker's already been getting his ass beat for a week. Here I am. Did you miss me? I love Ultros. I hope there's more of him, but I doubt it. I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battle begin. I am fully prepared to beat some octopus ass. All right, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others. Then when it's just the two of us, I'll take the dive. And you receive your share of the winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. Match fixing? Why is she electing to start in the middle? Same. Where are the other guys? Look at Avila's blade spin. Why, she's a veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed him throughout. They beat him. What? They breed him, though, in Alamigo, that's for certain. That's a weird fucking sentence if I've ever heard one. Also, there are like 10 people in attendance. You are next. Yeah? Bring it, bitch. Yeah, he's gonna release some kind of monster. And probably try and backstab her. I wouldn't be surprised.
Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a whiff of these raw truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm, literally.
Oh, it's a goob. We're gonna get to fight a goob. I'm so happy.
Ah, nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. Oh, this fighting has given Uncle Ulti an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles?
There we go. Braised in a savory sauce just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sackful where that came from. Yeah, we were putting him as like Baton Rouge, Louisiana for sure. Like specifically, not just Southern, specifically Louisiana. It fits his dialogue well too.
That meddling musclehead.
What's taking him so damn long? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open the gate at once. Is this just a thing a spectator can demand? Okay. Goob? That's not a goob. Awful. What is that monstrosity? It has a face on its ass.
Mr. Typhon, is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Could I assist you in some roasted truffles, perhaps?
He always looks like he's on the brink of fucking ecstasy. What fascinating friends you have, Ulti. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Is he perhaps suffering from a case of the sniffles? Fucking Hildebrand, of course you would. Oh no, nasty. I just got these clothes. Could it be? I feel this vaunted Tempest blade. It was that monster all along. The girls played us all for fools. They were just getting sneezed on by an ass demon?
Don't look at me. It was all her idea. I'm just a stupid octopus.
You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. Oh.
I just wanted to experience the thrill of battle. You know, from my work and all. Come on, Dower. Has Uncle Ulti ever lied to you?
Welcome back, Fern. What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamegan whore. Oh my god! That is very left field tone for fucking Final Fantasy ARR so far. I didn't expect that word. They haven't used that word very frequently, and this was used as like maximum pejorative here. Whoa, that cuts. Alamegans, oh shit. They're going full on fucking xenophobe racist shit. Oh, beggars and brutes, a lot of them. We give them a home in our lands, and this is the things we get? Send her to Garlemald for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. Holy fuck. Now, even if she wins, you know, she's fucked. She'll never be able to actually do it. Damn, dude. Ultros fucked this up for everyone. But I just wanted to. My sister.
I feel for the girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her, but the rules are the rules, right? Now, if Uncle Ulti may be so bold, I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhon, and Mico here. What do you say, Mr. Warrior of Light?
Sure, I'll fucking kill him. I don't care. There we go. Aye, that's what we want to see. Oh, they love Ultros. Nice. Nice. Well, this is a most unprecedented turn of events, but who am I to deny the wishes of such a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? Fucking chat. The venue, Halatali, the fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhon versus the Warrior of Light, who will be left standing when the storm has settled. Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Imagine being a creature that cannot possibly close its fucking mouth. Like, what a miserable life that is. And you have the flu on top of it. Maybe that's the problem. He's a mouth breather. His nose is all stopped up, whatever tiny little pug nose he may have. There we go. So, to review, the Truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus's oversized crony, which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Alamigan girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilic scheme I've ever encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. There we go. Funkel's a little Minson composed of 98% alcohol. Hell yeah. I'm not originally from... My boy is not originally from Eorzea. He landed here right before the fucking calamity. Oops. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Mico. Let us make for Halatali. This would... Okay... Halatali Hard now makes a lot more sense that it is actually just an extension of the Gladiator Guild's sort of territory, domain, if you will. All right, speak with Dour Meadow at Halatali. Off we go to the driest of bones. Alex has a horrible backstory. Oh shit. Someday we'll have to share. Mine's pretty mundane. Pretty mundane. Just your average chocobo breeder farm boy who said, I want more from life than what daddy can give me. And off we go. And then we land in Eorzea at the Calamity, and we actually can't get home anymore because the ship we used to get over here fucking died. We could go home now, we could afford it, but then we got wrapped up in being some fucking Warrior of Light, whatever, and then now we're getting paid for it, so why not? I've had fun. It's pretty good. I think that's as good a story as any. Keep it light, keep it simple, you know, for me. Daddy was giving me the belt. You know he was, honestly. With my mouth and my work ethic, you better believe I was getting my ass beat every other day. I just got used to sleeping in the barn to the point that I started decorating it, you know, my pillow. I got my poster of fucking Miley Cyrus right up there by the horses and thinking that the horses have terrible taste in music. Nope, that's me. Dad, you wouldn't understand. Her lyrics are genius in a modern generation. You're just too old. She speaks to the slut in me. Anyway. It seems as valid as anything else, honestly, as far as my character goes. Not a tragic backstory at all. He's just like prodigal son. You know? He's out trying to get drunk, high, and fucked all at the same time. What's, you know, very simple. What's not to love? We all get that. Very relatable. All right. Well, this tourney's turned into a writing mess. With all the trouble I took preparing a consolation prize for the melee, it looks like we won't be needing them after all. Damn, dude! Rian also has a farm boy turned hobo. Also himbo. But yours is a lot more sad. Yours is a lot more sad. I see that Vieira might be having some racial bias in the system here because it did not get treated nearly as bad as Mr. Catboy did. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I could give a gnat's ass. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house, but here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them, and that should even the odds. 8 versus 2. The Dragon's Neck now accessible. We've done it. If we have enough, we can run it tonight. If we have enough. We gotta have 8, though. I'm not running with randos. I've lived my life playing with randos, and I now prefer people I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So technically, we would have enough. Sabise probably can't do this. We'll see. There we go. Oh, no, Leon. Oh, Funkle. Our tabletop backstories were a Baskin Robbins of post-traumatic depression and a black mage who literally just sailed over from Charlayan to dab on his childhood frenemy rival and ended up getting tangled up with the party and the Scions in the process. That sounds more my speed. Everyone else has got like this, you know, heavy shit they're dealing with. And I'm like, nah, dude, I got stranded here. Scooping out bird shit in the barn, and today I'm sucking dick in Alamigo, you know? It happens. Saving the world at the same time. Shit, I got 2 hands and a mouth. I can get a lot done with that. All right. Bandit and Blant having a good time punching the shit out of each other, getting ready to hype themselves up to beat some octopus ass. There we go. Hey, and it's a silver. Nice minion. Whomst the fuck is this? Well, I can't see shit. Hold on. What the hell? Is that a chainsaw? Incredible. Nice. You have one of those very sad characters. All right, yes, no. Plant. Not asking for details necessarily, because I don't want to, like, demand them of you. Do you have a roleplay backstory to your character? Half of one, all right. It looks like we have 5, but I don't know who else is going to have this shit open, because they've got to be this far in the Hildebrand quest line. Yeah, I know not who the minion is, that's true. I do know that that's a cat. That is an adorable cat. Torajiro. Look at that cat. That cat looks extremely underfed. Oh, that's a Yiz. And a cat boy. 1, 2... Don't sneeze on me, bitch! Save it for the arena! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more hooker to come join us, and we've got a full bachelor's party. Don't! You goddamn it! You gave me these clothes just to dirty them. What's wrong with you? Oh no. My goobs. Very nice. So if we've got one more that wants to join us and can, then we can run this. If not, we'll just do it on Saturday. Get cat from Moogle event. Oh, okay. I'm probably not going to, because I don't imagine that I'm going to actually run enough dungeons to get the things that I need to do it. I've kind of given up on it. If there's something I really want, I'll just go to Cash Shop. Fuck earning it, you know? It's 7 tomes? Well, maybe I want the... Bitch, I've got 4. I got 3. I don't even have 4. I got 3. You think I'm getting more? 2 dungeons? Too much. Not happening. If I cannot be wrapped up in a carpet and rolled down the dungeon, I don't want to fucking do it. If I have to use more than 2 muscles, not interested. I'm thinking we may not have the people for this, which is fine. That is very okay. So we'll just save this for Saturday when we're more likely to have the people around. That also gives people all of Friday to catch up to this point if you don't have it unlocked for some reason. Which means, here we go. I'm gonna hang out right here, you think? No, further down here. Right here in this little corner, right on the stairs. That's cute. That's gonna be a look. Do we get a nice upskirt in this? Not really, everything's kind of out. We're actually wearing pants for a change. I can't believe Rion made me wear fucking pants. Anyway, that's a thought to leave you on. People on YouTube, let me know what you think about Marinara Dick. I'm very curious to know what the polling would look like on that one. There we go. Oh, I'll be back on Saturday. It will be a raid night. We'll be picking up this and any other dungeons and stuff that we need to do. Saturdays are kind of the whatever fuck we want to do day. So if you got other dungeons you want to run, stuff you haven't done yet, if we got 8 people, we can run and do it. Sunday's reserved for whatever coil fight we're at. We're trying to get turn 13 done, but we can do whatever the fuck we want on Saturday, assuming we got the people for it. So I'll see you guys then. I'll be on Discord, of course, hanging out. I'm going to go probably make some dinner. That'd be good. I'm hungry. Mico Gun. I'll see you guys around. Thanks for hanging out with me, keeping me company, making me laugh. You guys did that tonight very well. I'll see you guys around. Good night.